Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. In case you missed it, in betwixt episodes, we built up some military science and got that researching. We're not doing it at a full rate or anything like that, but at least we're creating some. We have a little bit of a problem here that I overlooked. Do we have some ammunition coming? Yes, we do. Take a look at this ammunition here. What is happening here is that I've got a faster inserter and a slow inserter here. And the fast inserter, when they're both racing to grab the ammo, is always going to win. So I think we can tweak that just by switching that over to a fast inserter. I'm hoping that'll work. Yeah, there we go. And it looks to me like we're having a little bit of a shortage of wall. A shortage of wall because we're not creating enough stone brick. Luckily, we have a lot of room up here. So let's see about expanding that. Do we have any furnaces? We've got 7 of them. Let's go ahead and double that because I would like to have a little bit of stone in my inventory. That'll go up to there. That can go up to there. Not quite. That'll go up to there. Like that, we'll have to situate power poles. This needs to be on that side of the belt. We need to get a machine anywhere here making wall. That will probably work just fine. And you're spitting out to there. Will that reach on the inside of that? That is a question that I have. So if I take all of you guys out and I take your fuel out, can you, and I take what you're holding there out, can you grab coal from the inside there? Doesn't look like it, does it? What's under attack? Oh, that's not good. All right, so that's got to go like right there. We can switch that filter over to coal. That'll filter stone out there. This would need to come like that. And, you know, just come around like that. I guess it doesn't technically need to be on that side anymore. And then we can throw you there, you there, you there, and you there. Right? Just get everything powered now. And let's gather up all this stone. And if we have any stone in here, I want to take it as well because I want to make some more wall for myself. All right, that should definitely work. So there's a couple of things I want to do in this episode. It's not just about messing with walls and military science, and then also coming down here and repairing. Let's go ahead and grab some more miners. Not just about that. I do want to start laying out the power facility and getting that set up. We've got kind of the size we want our station to be, and that was the whole reason for that, is to get the spacing down so we know where to start building our main rail. And I want to do that over on this side. So, but before we actually get to building the power and expanding the power, we do have a base right here and a base right here that's really close. I would like to go take those out as well. And possibly even... Let's see, I think if we just did a small one like this right here, I think that would work wonders for us. Okay, it's gonna do that thing. I've run into that before. And that's going to draw the biters from these miners down here, and then once they are down here, they will be in range of these turrets, and we should make quick work of them. All right, so that's back up. That is running. I am going to run up here to the train station. We'll do some modifications to it, and then we'll go take out some biters. Looking forward to it. No, I didn't save the game. No, we're at episode 3. We're committed. We're committed. Yeah, no, if I mess this up really bad, we're just going with it. It's golf. We're playing it as it lies. All right, so we need to make a couple more modifications to this station. I played a little bit in between episodes, in between episodes, with trying to compact this up a bit, and I did have some success in that I was able to consolidate some of this stuff and some of this stuff, but I ended up with a lot more combinators, with a lot more things that I had to set. So, still a work in progress, but it meets all the criteria that I currently need, and it works. So I'm happy with it. Those criteria being, I can set my request to some amount, and then have that calculated out, a high watermark and a low watermark, that I can set an SR latch off of. So I'm trying to prevent the thing where one brick comes out of this chest and we're calling a train. We're putting in a little bit of a tolerance there. I do want that. And then I want the other thing where we can put everything into one bucket. We're just going to have one station that unloads everything. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this works out. If nothing else, we can just add another station here really quickly. There's a couple of other things that I want to occur as well. One of those things is I want to take this signal, red signal right here, that should be spitting out the things that we currently need to fill this up. I want to take that signal and then I want to send it out into the main circuit network, the one that's going just back to base. I want to use that signal right there as a note to a train that you need to come and give bricks. So we'll have a brick train. The brick signal goes out. That is a condition for the brick train to wake up and go deliver bricks. We did this in the Impractical series, and I kind of like the way it worked. So this signal needs to go out to the main network. And I also want to use that signal to turn on and off this station. The problem with this is that we are currently reading the train contents. So we're going to have to do something. I think we're going to need another combinator. Let's throw down a combinator here. And let's run it into the back of that, and then we'll run it to this station. And I want you to say if any signal coming in is greater than 0, output. We'll do just the green color, and then we can turn on or off our station based on that green color. So it's enabled when green is greater than 0. So right now it's closed. If we pull this out, it's going to turn back on until it fills back up. And once it fills back up, it's closed again. All right, so that's step 1. And then step 2 is to send that signal out to the circuit network. But if we just hook up this red line directly to the circuit network, this is going to be going over the whole base. So there's going to be a whole bunch of signals coming in it. And that red signal can come and back populate this red network and that's going to directly affect this decider combinator right here. So we need to put like another combinator here that will act as kind of like a one-way valve. So we'll just take and repeat that signal here by saying each signal coming in, I want to add 0 to it and then output it. That'll allow the signal to come from here out to the network, but won't allow any signals from the network to come back in and pollute. And boy, that's a lot of combinators. But I believe the station works the way I want now. We're getting that back out in the system. The station's open. We get impatient and fill up the thing. And you are closed. And that signal is no longer there. Very nice. So now I think this station currently does everything that I want it to do. It's still a big mess that needs to be cleaned up, but at least now we know that it's working. There's one more tweak that I want to do. It's something that I forgot to do. I want to take these stations and move them down just a hair. Maybe to like right there. And let's grab this and let's cancel the deconstruction on this row right here. Yeah, on you guys. All right, I think that's what I want there. What I wanted to do was add a bypass. I believe in the big series, I did this on the main train station just to give a way for trains to come in and turn around without having to go through stations. This will give us a couple of things. One, if we have two trains here waiting to fill up something, like let's say we had two trains coming in to deliver stone brick. Only one of those can be in the station at the time, so our second stone train would be up here waiting. Well, if this one filled it up, this station would close, and then this train could, instead of having to wait for this one to finish, this one could just go off and do something. We might need some more signals. It appears that we do. Yeah, he could go and bypass without having to wait for any of these guys to finish. And another thing is, especially, it seemed like it was in the big series a lot. What I was using it for was, it was basically a way for trains to turn around. So they didn't have to go all the way to the end. If one of these was open, a train could come through and just turn around and go the other way. We're going to be running multi-directional tracks, so that's not going to be much of a thing. But, you know, it's there just in case. All right, so that is signaled. Let's take a look at these blocks here. I believe that works. All right, I'm good with it. Let's go ahead and we'll make a print of it. Sure, there'll be a number of versions of this as we progress further, but for now, it's a good start. At least for measuring this stuff out. All right, so we want to build coal in this area, power in this area, I should say, fed by coal in this area right here. It looks like these guys and these guys are going to be problems. So I want to go through and make sure they're not problems anymore. Currently have 14 turrets. Let's come down here and grab some ammo. And let's see, we should have some red ammo too, right? Oh, we do. Well, let's take that too. Oh, we're short on stuff. We're full of stuff. Oh, now you guys aren't producing enough stone. Boy, it's always something with you guys, isn't it? Here, have some stone. Someone was asking about the gray machines and stuff and the yellow belts. It's like this base doesn't even count. It's just starting. I'm not concerned about efficiency and speed and things like that. And the blue assemblers aren't cheap. They require more circuits and steel and stuff like that. I mean, all this will get recycled into blue recyclers someday. And when we go to make our real science modules, we'll start worrying about those little things. Let's see. I got to talking, and I completely forgot to come down here and pick up the one thing that I was meaning to get, and that was ammo. All right, let's put the red ammo in here. And let's put the yellow ammo on the bar as well as the turrets on the bar. And let's go clear some biters. All right, looks like we got a lot of trees here in between us and this biter base, so I think it's going to be best to approach this from the north. So we can have maximum turret put her down in ditches. turret area, turret attack vector space stuff. Where are we at? About right here. This looks like a good place to start. Let's go ahead and select our machine gun just in case. And let's move you guys up. We do have a worm. Maybe like that right there. We should be able to take out these guys fairly well with our gun. We did not get in range of the worm, though. Oh, and there are two worms. One was hiding behind a tree. All right, but minus the intentionally stepping in acid there, that wasn't too bad. I mean, it definitely could have went a lot worse. Let's put it that way. I have pistols that prove that. All right, so that's that one taken out. We'll go down here real quick and get this one knocked out. Looks like it is going to be fairly open from the north. I usually don't like attacking stuff from the north because you have this bar in the way. It just cuts out a little bit of the visibility. So let's come over here on this side. Maybe like right there starting out. I do like to set up a line that is pretty far away, and then depending on the base size, I will throw in another line. The goal of the secondary line is I want it out of the range of the worms, but I want it close enough to where whenever a biter spawns, they'll automatically be aggroed by it. Yeah, so this is about the perfect distance for what I want. Whenever the biters spawn, they immediately see the turrets and they go for them, so that keeps them under control. And depending on where I'm at, I'll then focus on the worm, but I think since we have the high-level ammo, I might go and just try to take them out manually. Okay, that's fine. And then we can sit back and relax, because as long as we're in turret range, we shouldn't be in any danger. And then we can just place these guys. I mean, we could hand kill them, but they just go a lot faster with the turrets. All right, and that one was fairly textbook, because I was actually thinking about what I was doing instead of running around and panicking. Pro tip. What's that down there? Looks like an expansion. A little early for that. We might go take them out. Have we discovered, surely we've discovered cars. Yeah, we have. That's going to speed this up incredibly. I keep forgetting we're really not on episode like 3. We've got a little bit of tech ahead of us. A little bit of tech and a couple of stacks of engines. Where are you guys from? You're new. Oh, I don't have gun. Let's see. Let's throw. There we go. I wonder if we can just take this guy out with a car. That was the wrong answer. That was the wrong thing to wonder. I know as soon as I say something silly like that, something bad is about ready to happen. But somehow I managed to grab victory there. Ooh. All right, we just lost a stack of the good ammo. I hesitated as I was doing it because I saw all the trees and I was like, yeah, no, this is a bad idea. Very bad idea, but we were already committed to it. Oh, that's a lot of worms. That's a lot of worms, and we're going to be approaching it from an angle that I don't particularly care for. All right, we'll set our initial wall. And it looks like that is basically pulling the biters. All right, I'd like to get a little bit bigger turret wall, I believe, and get it right up in these guys. Oh no. I don't have my turret cover. Take out that one worm. It would make me very happy. Void the acid. All right, I would like just a little bit more health in my back pocket before I run in there. Come on, guys. Actually, lost quite a few turrets there. Oh, two of them. Yeah, those worms are not to be trifled with. That was many worms. All right, so that should clear up some pressure to the south. We do have a base to the north. But I don't know that I'm going to worry about that. I don't know that I'm going to worry about that at all. Those are also going to be very, very famous last words. All right, let's see. We do have some extra miners. Just going to throw these down here since we're here. And we have everything we need to do it. That'll get just a little bit more stone. Wow, that box is still there. It's almost gone. Yeah, and let's come over here and just kind of take a look-see here on how we want to do this. So we have our station. We could place it... Can we fit it in here? It's kind of nestled in there. It's kind of right in between everything. I don't think we can. We probably need a piece of landfill, and I just gave up all the stone. And we're producing more, but I'm not sure that that's going to be... Well, let's see. You know, there's not that much landfill, right? Not much stone in landfill. I think it's like 20. We probably only need like 2 or 3 pieces. So with the way landfill usually works, that means we probably need about 8. And we can make 10. Yeah, we can make this work. So yeah, I think we just need to fill in that dinky little piece down there, and then we could put in that train station right there, maybe? No, we need to bring it up a little bit. That would almost work. It needs to come up, I think. Let's just lay out our first line here. Do I have any of these items that we need? What do we need? We need an offshore pump. We need some underground pipe. That'll at least get us started. Can we make a couple of boilers? We can. And then we can just ghost the steam engines down. What's the northernmost point here where we can fit one of these guys? That's going to be right here. All right, so that's going to give us a big answer, I think. The farthest it comes out is here. Can we make some more underground? All right, is that going to line up? I believe it might. All right, so if we put you there, that means there's going to be one of those there, one of those there. There, and then there at the northernmost point. And I mean, technically we could do it off of these puddles, but I'm boycotting puddles at the moment. And I mean, really, we could take this to the north and bring it. There's a whole bunch of ways we could do it. I think this will actually work, though. Gonna be kind of a tight fit there, but again, I think it'll work. All right, so if that's where our power is coming in, we would want our station probably about right here. Okay, this is about the perfect spot right here. So we need to take out this. Why can't you go down? Oh, it's just a tree. All right, that's fine. All right, and we'll load coal out of this and just do it with a loader and then send it down, and then that will come here, and then this will be our very first line of power. And that would make this our main line. And you go off that way, and you go off that way. So right there is the middle of the main line. How are we looking here? I think that works. I think that is going to work out just splendid. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I guess there's really no reason to set this up yet because we need coal coming in for that to work. We do have some coal over here, and we have coal here. Technically, I could just run the coal directly up there for now. That might work until we get things set up. So do that, I may. But thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. Have a good one.